what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Unless this happens to be your very first time here, then come on in, take a seat, grab some popcorn because we're in for a good one today. It's so nice to meet you. My name is Abigail. I do musical reactions here on YouTube, all on the first take, completely blind, and I'm so happy to say that we are reacting to a Buy Me a Coffee request. This one brought to you by Randy. Hi, Randy. Thank you very, very much for this request. He requested More NF. This one is called Hate Myself. However, he did suggest that we play just a quick, it's less than a minute, it's called Interlude before Hate Myself. So we'll do that real quick, listen to that, then we'll jump into Hate Myself. Sounds intense already. Now, typically what we'll do is watch the video twice together. We're gonna watch Hate Myself twice together. The first watch will have stops and pauses so I can give you my thoughts and commentary. But if you stick around for the second watch, watch the entire video nonstop all the way through. I'll take some notes and then we'll talk about it after. That's gonna be available on Patreon. I don't have any luck uploading nonstop playthroughs of NF's music on YouTube. So if you'd like to check it out, it'll be up on Patreon. You can watch the entire reaction raw, unedited, no watermarks, no fast forwarding, no nothing. Should you happen to check out Patreon, I do appreciate your support. Thank you very, very much. But I do digress. Let's go ahead and put these on and see why he hates himself. Put this on. But before we do that, I have to check out this interlude. Interlude. Prelude. Interlude. Here we go.
My most considered successful moment of my life was the worst. The most depressed I've ever been. Literally feeling like I'd probably be happier if I was just dead. I got a #1 on the Billboard. My song is massive right now. I may never have a song this big again. My tour, I think every date sold out except one date. So I literally had everything that I'd always dreamed of happening, and I didn't feel happy at all. And so I think what happened was I spiraled really bad because I was like, I'm here, and if this is it, there's gotta be more for me, because if this is it, it's not gonna work.
I want to hear that one more time, and then we'll jump into Hate Myself.
My most considered successful moment of my life was the worst. The most depressed I've ever been.
Depressed,
Literally feeling like I'd probably be happier if I was just dead. I got a #1 on the Billboard. My song is massive right now. I may never have a song this big again. My tour, I think every date sold out except one date. So I literally had everything that I'd always dreamed of happening, and I didn't feel happy at all. And so I think what happened was I spiraled really bad because I was like, I'm here, and if this is it, there's gotta be more for me, because if this is it, it's not gonna work.
Crazy way to feel, huh? That is a crazy way to feel. You'd think, you made it, you're here, and yet he's not happy. He still felt like he was missing out. He still wanted more. He said he was depressed when his tours were selling out. He was at the peak of his success. This is it. He wasn't happy. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at Hate Myself now. I'll be pausing so I can let you know my thoughts. We'll go from there. Yeah, here we go.
I don't see you like I should. You look so misunderstood, and I wish I could help, but it's hard when I hate myself. Pray to God with my arms open. If this is it, then I feel hopeless. And I wish I could help. but it's hard when I hate myself. Yeah. Late nights are the worst for me. They bring out the worst in me. Mind running got me feeling like it hurts to think. If this is all that I wanted, I don't want it, gotta be more for me. What they core beliefs, and every morning I wake up and feel like I ain't not worth it, cause I'm at war with peace. I go to hell, welcome to the corpse of me. Look at the body like you ain't nothing but poor and weak. It's kinda weird. Lately I've been feeling like the only way for me to get away is if I pour the drink. That's more deceit, more defeat. Is this really what I'm born to be? That's what you get for thinking you're unique. So poor, but I'm so wealthy. Need help, but you can't help me. What else can the world sell me? Tell me lies, I still buy them like they're going out of stock, but it's not healthy.
Stop. Before I lose it. Late nights are the worst for me. His mind's running, he said. He got him feeling like it hurts to think. He also said, I go to hell? Something like that. I heard him say that he'll walk up to the corpse of me. You ain't nothing but poor and weak. That is some hatred. That is some darkness. And that's how you open up the song. Literally darkness. It literally hits him hardest maybe at night when he's thinking, but not just thinking. He's like relentlessly overthinking, maybe. It just sounded like a tremendous amount of self judgment. He literally viewed himself as defeated, unworthy, hollow, maybe. Just that was intense. That was deep. But let's see if this is the chorus now.
Can the world tell me lies? I still buy them like they're going out of stock, but it's not healthy. I don't see you like I should. You look so misunderstood.
Oh, this is the chorus, huh?
And I wish I could help, but it's hard when I hate myself.
Wow.
Pray to God with my arms open. If this is it, then I feel hopeless. And I wish I could help, but it's hard when I hate myself. Yeah.
Give me a second. Well, I have it in my head about the chorus. I don't see you like I should. What else? Look so misunderstood. He wishes he could help, but it's hard when he hates himself. Wow. A little bit of a maybe perspective shift here. It's like his self-hatred kind of makes it difficult for him to extend empathy maybe onto others. I mean, even onto himself, but especially those close to him. But it sounds like he's turning to faith. He says, with arms wide open, with arms wide open. Sorry, I don't know why I went there. Because his arms are open, you know, he's willing to accept faith, yet he still feels hopeless and stuck. That is a powerful chorus, too. Oh, I love NF's music. I digress. Let's keep going.
I could help, but it's hard when I hate myself. Yeah, late nights get the best of me.
Full beat.
They know how to get to me. Suicide thoughts come and go like a guest to me. But I don't want to die, I just want to get relief. So don't talk to me like you think I'm so successful. What is success? When hope has left you, I am not a spokesman. I'm a broken wreck who's sick of doing interviews because I hate myself. Come across like it's so easy, but I feel like you don't need me. When I feel like you don't need me, then I feel like you don't see me. And my life has no meaning, dreaming. Hands out trying to ask for love, but when I get it, I just pass it up. Throw it away and think about it later. Digging through the trash and drop. Wish I could give you what you needed, but I can't. I'm scared because...
Well, I still got it. Hold on. Verse 2. He was talking about, well, I don't want to say that on YouTube. Unaliving thoughts. Seems to, what did he say? Sugar! He said something like, the suicidal thoughts come and go, like a guest to me. He doesn't necessarily want to die, but he wants that relief. I'm tired of YouTube censoring me. Gosh, I should be able to say what I want to say without the risk of being demonetized or whatever. I don't get monetized for this anyway. I'm not even worried about it. Um, that's why I got distracted and I lost my train of thought and I had to look back. But yeah, that's crazy. So he is acknowledging those suicidal thoughts, clarifying maybe that he's not necessarily seeking death. He's not, that's not what he's going for. However, he does want that relief. He also said something about his hands asking for love, but when he get it, he passes it up or something like that. And that, to me, it shows that he's recognizing his difficulty to, or maybe willingness to accept love, even when it's so profoundly offered. Dude, I just hit back and forth a few times, so many times that now I don't know where we are. I think this is where I stopped it. Here we go.
Think about it later, digging through the trash for drugs. Wish I could give you what you needed, but I can't. I'm scared because I don't see you like I should. You look so misunderstood.
We're gonna keep going on to the next verse here because we've already given our thoughts on the chorus.
I could help, but it's hard when I hate myself. Pray to God with my arms open. If this is it, then I feel hopeless. And I wish I could help, but it's hard when I hate myself.
The way the strings stop.
I walk through the ashes of my passions, reminiscing with the baggage in my casket. Get lost in the questions I can't answer. Can't stand who I am, but it don't matter. We scream to be free, but I stay captured. Knee deep in defeat of my own actions. Feel weak, but the peace that I keep lacking. Keep speaking to me, but I can't have it. But I can't have it. Keep speaking to me, but I can't have it. But I can't have it.
If it goes
Keep
back
speaking to me,
to the
but I
chorus,
can't have it.
it does go back to the chorus. Okay. Verse 3 was interesting. It was more like a bridge. It was different. It didn't have the percussion and the beat like the other verses did. This was different. This was more of a bridge. He says, I saw that part. Are you going back? Yeah. He says that he walks, he said something about walking through the ashes of his passions. He said something like he got lost in questions that he can't answer. Moving forward right here, keep speaking to me, but I can't have it. Okay. So this bridge, verse 3, or bridge, whatever you want to call it, it sounds like he's stepping through some questions. It's like he's wrestling with perhaps an internal conflict of some sort. Although he senses the peace maybe calling from within himself, maybe. He doesn't quite know how to embrace it yet or at all. Keep speaking to me, but I can't have it. He's getting lost in questions he can't answer. That is interesting. I kind of want to hear it again and then let it play through the chorus again and then see if there's more. I think this is where it starts. Here we go.
But it's hard when I hate myself. I walk through the ashes of my passions, reminiscing with the baggage in my
cool.
casket. Get lost in the questions I can't answer. Can't stand who I am, but it don't matter. We scream to be free, but I stay captured. Knee deep in defeat of my own actions. Feel weak, but the peace that I keep lacking. Keep speaking to me, but I can't
Can't have it. Keep speaking to me, but I can't have it.
Keep speaking to me, but I can't have it. I don't see you like I should.
Cool.
You look so misunderstood, and I wish I could help, but it's hard when I hate myself. Pray to God with my arms open. This is it, then I feel hopeless, and I wish I could help, but it's hard when I hate myself.
Has the chorus had this beat before? I feel like the chorus up until now did not have a beat. I could be wrong.
But it's hard when I hate myself. And I hate myself. It's kinda hard when I hate myself. And I hate myself. It's hard when I hate myself. I don't
Wow.
Chill factor acquired.
Got me right at the end. Oh, so good. Very, very touching, very deep. I do need to hear that entire song again, nonstop all the way through so I can take some notes. But I do want to focus on the instrumentals this time. That is my favorite part of reactions. I focused on the lyrics. The first watch, the second watch, I'm going to take note of what's going on instrumentally, what he's choosing to do with the layering, and then we'll talk about it after. So Patreon, you and I, we're going to have fun. We're going to watch the whole thing nonstop. YouTube, it's not going to happen. Sorry. So YouTube, I will see you in 5 seconds after I fast forward. Here we go. So good. So I feel like I already told you guys how I felt about the song lyrically. I've noticed that in my NF reactions, they tend to be a little long because I reiterate the same stuff I already said in the first watch. So I'm not going to say exactly everything that I already said with how I interpreted the first watch. But I'll give a quick summary. And then I have to go into the instrumentals, which is my favorite part. So Hate Myself, to me, is almost like a battle of like his inner, what's a good word? Like turmoil, maybe. And it's coming from the self-judgment. It's coming from battling his suicidal thoughts, although he clarifies he's not trying to off himself. He's really not, but he is trying to find a way to get that relief. And in turn, by doing that, by searching for that relief, I don't know, it just kind of sounds like he's searching for peace, but it almost sounds like it's like just out of reach, like it's right there, and that's like the ironic part about it, maybe, but that's just a quick summary. I want to talk a little bit about the instrumentation because the piano, is so good in the beginning. In the beginning, it's just strings, piano, NF, his voice layered a couple times because it almost sounds like there's a child singing, but it's just his voice high up. He likes to do that. It's so incredible. I'm talking about the layering on his voice. When I say child, it's just higher up, so it sounds different, younger almost. The beat comes in, verse 1. The beat comes out, chorus 1. Beat comes back in, verse 2. Beat gets taken out, chorus 2. Then we get to the bridge where you would think, okay, beat comes back in, but he chooses not to do that. He left the beat out of the bridge, switching it up. And then chorus 3 comes in, and for the first time, the beat comes in on the chorus. So he switched it. Instead of having the beat on the bridge, or verse 3, and then taking the beat out of the chorus 3, he switched it. So instead what he decided to do, which I thought was so clever, was take the beat out of verse 3 and then implement it on chorus 3, which would have been the first time that the chorus had that beat. It was so different. It sounded awesome. I really liked that decision that he made. Throughout the song, there were beautiful piano, there was beautiful strings. At one point, on the parts where he decided not to put the beat in, like say the bridge, there was a very pushed back piano just doing the melody of the chorus. So it was doing dun 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 dun. But it was so pushed back and subtle that I found myself going like this, like, oh, I do hear it. It was very, very cool how he threw that in just on that part. The very beginning, when you first hear the tremolo on the strings, it kind of sounds like a shaky string. He got rid of it in a way that the way he edited the abrupt stop of the strings in the beginning was super cool. I like how he did that. And then he did implement it again throughout the song, in and out, come and go. But I liked it. There was pretty synth in this one. There was strings. There were piano. Oh my gosh. This is why I love NF's music, because some of my favorite things are the strings and the piano. And then he just layers it with a sick beat, and he's always so good at delivering such a powerful message on top of beautiful music. So let me know your thoughts, guys. Let me know your interpretation, if it's different than mine. I love to talk about the interpretation portion of the reaction in the comment section. So if you guys are willing to do that, let me know your thoughts. Thank you so very much for watching. If you enjoyed this reaction, like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to check out the Patreon link as well as the Discord link in the description below. And I will see you next time. Bye.